We have any questions, please? Wow. That's a lot of questions. Who's a nice person? Oh, you're not a nice person, but I'll let you ask one. Go ahead.
A two-day NATO summit effectively becoming the Donald Trump show, with the US president using every opportunity to talk about what he describes as America's very successful precision strikes on Iran to end what he called the 12-day war.
I dealt with both, and they're both tired, exhausted. They fought very, very hard and very viciously, very violently. And they were both satisfied to go home and get out.
Donald Trump says the US and Iran will hold talks next week.
The only thing we'd be asking for is what we were asking for before about we want no nuclear, but we destroyed the nuclear. In other words, that's destroyed. I said, Iran will not have nuclear. Well, we blew it up. It's blown up. To kingdom come.
Earlier, Donald Trump used another press conference to defend the strikes on Iran and dismissed leaked intelligence suggesting the bombing mission wasn't that successful.
I don't want to use an example of Hiroshima. I don't want to use an example of Nagasaki. But that was essentially the same thing. That ended that war. This ended that with a war.
World leaders have agreed to boost defence spending to 5% of GDP, except for Spain.
They want to stay at 2%. I think it's terrible. And, you know, they're doing very well. The economy is very well. And that economy could be blown right out of the water with something bad happening. So they want a little bit of a free ride. But they'll have to pay it back to us on trade because I'm not going to let that happen.
This evening, Donald Trump leaves The Hague with an apparent new nickname.
Mark Rutte, the NATO chief, who is your friend, he called you daddy earlier. Do you regard your NATO allies as kind of children?
No, he likes me. I think he likes me. If he doesn't, I'll let you know. I'll come back and I'll hit him hard, okay? No? He did it very affectionate. Daddy, you're my daddy.
Paul Quinn, Virgin Media News.